Hello, my basset hound friends and my sexy lemon pie cuties. Mark the Punk Gamer, a.k.a. Markapunk here. If you're watching this on Christmas Day that I uploaded this, so you are now. And there's a video I haven't ranked in a long time, which is ranking the big four US thrash metal bands for you guys. Yeah, I know, right? Lincoln knows. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be, back then it would have been requested a long time ago. And now you guys are gonna get it in the Christmas present gift to you guys. So, ranking the big four U.S. thrash metal bands. If I can remember a little bit what I can from all four of them, ranking worst to best. And I'm glad I got my Lincoln the cat with me to join me on this one. And let's do this. I'm ranking the big four U.S. thrash metal bands from worst to best. So here we go. This might be controversial. So my number fourth out of the big four, I have to say this, guys, because it's gonna be Anthrax, guys. This is my least favorite band to go through. I'll get to the negatives in a second. So there's a few positive things I can say about Anthrax if I can remember, and a few songs that are memorable from them is Air. The Enemy's a good song. I really do enjoy that damn song, and Save Home is a good song as well, and Bordello Blood Theme is pretty good actually from that shitty movie. I think it's pretty good in my opinion, and Save Home is a good one. I think I've already said that. But I love that song too. And the last song I can remember, this might cause some hate for this one. The last memorable song I like is American Pompeii. That's about it. Okay, so the negatives about Anthrax is why this is so fucking boring their discograph is. Yeah, there's three different lead singers. The original first album has the original lead singer, could have had potential, and then later on it's just Joey Belladonna, however you want to say his name. I was already not a fan already. I just got bored of it. And there comes John Bush at the somewhat modern era of Anthrax, so it's decent. It's not that great of a lead singer. So three different lead singers for this band. My God. But overall, guys, they have the most boring discograph I had to go through. If Anthrax decides to make a new album, I don't know. Not even a whisper of a new one. But for me, at my number four is going to be Anthrax, guys. They have the most boring discograph to go through overall, so it's my least favorite out of the four. So, that's it. Now, my number three is going to be, do not murder me in the comments below. This is just my personal opinion and etc. and stuff. But it's going to be Metallica, guys. It has to be. It's because a different bass player, their third bass player, it's off-putting to me. I just don't know. But yeah, that's one of my negatives about it. Something cool about Metallica, Master of Puppets is one of them. It's one of my favorites out of all of them. I was kind of a little bit disappointing of their new one. It's called 72 Seasons, and yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I was a little mixed on it when it first came out, when I first heard it. There's also Garage Inc. with cover songs I think are pretty better than their original counterparts. And when I started listening to Metallica the first time back in my kid days, it was Kill 'Em All, their very first album. That got me into Metallica in the first place. It's like years ago. When I got introduced to that band. Long time ago. And yeah. The only thing negative is the third bass player they have, Robert Trujillo, whatever his name is. I'm really not a fan of him. I love Jason Newsted. I think he's the best bass player in my opinion. And the shitty Saint Anger album. Oh my God. That's one of my most hated albums of all time. One of the top most worst hated albums ever made by them. If you ever seen the documentary How This Piece of Shit Got Made, be my guest. There's a documentary about it. I know, right, Lincoln? Yeah, you can see Lincoln yawning about that. It's pretty boring. And, trash can metal. I just can't get over how bad it is. Especially Lulu. What the hell was that, too? I just don't get it. Neither does Lincoln either. His little brain is like melting. But overall, my number 3 is going to be Metallica. I still have a little bit of nostalgia for Metallica. So, there you go. My number 2 is going to be surprising to you guys. And, I was just drinking water from it. Oh, anyway. Yeah, my number 2 personal opinion should be at my top here. Is going to be Slayer, guys. I really enjoy going through Slayer's discograph in this one. This band is awesome. With Tom Araya, lead singer, playing the bass player. It's very similar to Sodom, with their bass player as a lead singer. Very similar. But Slayer is pretty cool. At least Lincoln thinks so. But anyway, yeah. Slayer is awesome in my opinion. Rain and Blood is one of their best albums they ever made, back in 1986. Still one of my favorite albums. So I like their debut album. I know it has the most ridiculous cover. I still love their debut album. It's pretty damn good. And I'm a little mixed if he goes into the nu metal era of the later albums. So I was kind of mixed on that. Pretty weird for Tom Araya to do that. And you're itching about that too. Makes me want to itch. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of itching. They went with nu metal, and I put their new one as Undisputed Attitude, I think, yeah, as the second least favorite, if I can remember. It's been a long time ago since I re-ranked them and stuff. And I really like the Sick Boy cover of them. That's pretty good too. Songs I like, I can't even remember. I just like their discograph altogether. The exception of his nu metal era ones. So I still like Rain and Blood, pretty good. There's only a tiny bit of negatives about Slayer, in my opinion. Slayer's just an awesome band of the big four. What can I say? So my number 2 is going to be Slayer. But my number 1 out of the big 4 US thrash metal bands, this might be the obvious one to some people, and you might be right if it's the number 1 answer. It's actually going to be Megadeth. I really love the fuck out of Megadeth. This is my most favorite out of the big 4 US thrash metal bands. I love going through Megadeth's discograph, in my opinion. And, God, there's so many good ones I like. Euthanasia, awesome album in my opinion. Endgame is a good one. It's better than their comeback album they had back in 2008. I forgot what it's called, I'm sorry. And yeah, Endgame's pretty good. Especially their early 90s thrash metal album is pretty good. I forget a lot of names, I'm sorry. So, I think Megadeth has a really good discograph, in my opinion. And there's no different lead singer. It's always Dave Mustaine. He is one of my top favorite lead singers of all time in rock and metal history. And I really enjoy going through Megadeth's discograph. And The Items, great song to end the movie of Demon Knight movie that I just reviewed back in October. It's really good. And man. All I can say is Megadeth is my favorite one out of the big 4 US thrash metal bands. Megadeth, I think, is awesome, in my own personal opinion. I love Foreclosure of a Dream. Great song. Train of Consequences. I have nothing negative about to say, except for one album that's really goddamn horrible, is Risk. I still remember how much of a piece of shit that is. That's one tiny negative about that. So, that album can go fuck itself. Yeah, overall, one tiny negative. This band is awesome. Megadeth kicks ass out of the big four, in my personal, honest, God forbidden opinion, out of the big four US thrash metal bands. My number one is definitely Megadeth. So there you go, my best home friends and my sexy lemon pie cuties. So this is my gift to you guys. So I ranked the big four US thrash metal bands for you guys. I finally got it done for you guys. It should be uploaded on the Christmas day, the 25th. So it's a great Christmas present for you guys. That took me a while, and I don't know if Anthrax is gonna release a new album. I doubt it, but we'll see what happens. If I look forward to re-ranking Anthrax or something, I just don't know. That would be a far stretch. Sorry, I have something in my throat. But yeah, there you go. I've ranked the big four US thrash metal bands for you guys, worst to best. And I hope you enjoy. Subscribe to me if you haven't. Click the bell to get notified on all my videos whenever I upload. And make sure you share and like this ranking of the big four US thrash metal bands, worst to best. And Christmas only comes once a year. And I will see you, my best hound friends, and my sexy lemon pie cuties. Whatever I come up with my New Year's new studio album rankings in the near future of 2024 and etc. See you later.